why your body can't release trauma until it feels safe. Now, if you're joining me and you've tried therapy, breath work, trauma releases, and your body still feels tight, tired, or inflamed, I want to explain why. If your nervous system doesn't feel safe, it will keep your body stuck in protection mode, aka survival mode, no matter how much healing work you do. I'm Nancy Ma, a physiotherapist and holistic intuitive healing coach. And in the next few minutes, I'll show you why your body holds on to trauma, the hidden signs it's not ready to release, and the first step to finally start feeling free again. So why does your body hold on to trauma? Let's talk about trauma and what it is, not as a buzzword, because I know everyone's talking about it, but as a feeling in your body. So trauma isn't just what happened to you. It's not the actual event. It's not when you trip and stub your toe or sprain your ankle. It's what happens when something stressful, shocking, or painful occurs as an event and your body has to react fast to protect you. So your heart will race, your breath will shorten, your muscles tighten, adrenaline and cortisol surge through your system, getting you ready to fight, run, or freeze. And that process is completely normal. We want that to happen so that your body can protect itself. It's your body doing its job, protecting you from danger. But when there's no outlet, no chance to cry or shake or breathe or process or rest afterward, that survival energy has nowhere to go. So it stays inside your body. So that's what trauma is. Your body leaves an imprint of that moment, like a bookmark in your nervous system. And every time your body faces a similar situation, it will always keep opening up to this page, right? No matter what you do, it always goes to the page where the bookmark is. So your body reacts as if the original stress is happening again. And maybe it's not even something dramatic. For example, someone who's been judged or shamed around food might later feel nauseous, bloated, or lose their appetite when they're around that person or around that food. So when eating in public or even thinking about food, that can feel traumatic in your body. That's not just in your head. I know you might have heard that before. It's not in your head, it's in your nervous system. It's your nervous system remembering. Last time when this happened, it wasn't safe. So the body flips back into that protection mode, creating tight muscles, shallow breath, inflammation, all trying to keep you safe from something that's no longer real. So that's what trauma really is. And I just wanted to take the time to really break that down because everybody talks about it. And I've been doing this work for 20 years as a physical therapist, helping women overcome physical trauma. But what I've also seen is that emotional trauma also becomes physical trauma. So it happens when there's unfinished stress trapped in your body, replaying itself through physical reactions. And that energy doesn't disappear. It gets stored in your tissues, your fascia, your cells, your joints. So when your body won't release, it's not because your body's broken. It's doing its best. It's doing its job too well, actually. It's protecting you from feeling something it once labeled as dangerous. So there are hidden signs that your body doesn't feel safe. And here's how that shows up day to day. And if you're listening to this, you might relate to this. So sign number one is the should syndrome. Now this seems benign, but we've heard before, maybe you've heard before, that it's not nice to should on yourself. But if you live by obligation instead of desire, your body reads that as pressure and cortisol keeps flowing. So think about when you wake up in the morning and you start shoulding on yourself. I should do this. I should get the kids ready. I should make sure I set the appointments. I should make sure I take care of these clients. If your whole day is filled with shoulds, that is a form of microtrauma on your nervous system. Sign number two is addiction to busyness. Now, you know when someone asks you how you are, like, how are you? Oh, Cindy, how are you feeling? I haven't seen you in so long. And the reflex might be to say, I'm busy. It's because we have this hidden addiction to busyness because we think it's productive. We think that we're performing. We think that we're achieving. But the problem with being addicted to being busy is that you can't rest without guilt. Stillness now becomes unsafe because adrenaline has become your new normal. Hope that makes sense. So the third sign of a hidden trauma or why your nervous system feels unsafe is that when you do rest and you're like, okay, well, I've had a really busy month. I've been working on these projects. I've hit these deadlines and now I need to go to the spa. So you know that you need to prioritize rest. You might even sleep 8 hours, but you wake up exhausted. Your body's asleep, but your nervous system is still guarding. So even if you go to the spa and you come back home, your nervous system is still bracing for your regular lifestyle, right? So this is why rest alone will not create safety in your nervous system. These are all ways your body says, I'm still in survival mode. When your body stays in survival mode for too long, your immune system starts confusing protection with attack, especially for the people listening here who have an autoimmune condition. When your survival mode mechanism is activated all day, every day, it starts attacking itself. And that's what autoimmune issues are, when your body is attacking itself for no apparent reason. So how this shows up in your body is obviously when it's flooded with stress signals for too long, inflammation becomes chronic. So again, it's like your fire alarm got stuck, the switch got stuck on the on mode, and it keeps ringing even after the fire's out, you hosed everything down, or maybe there isn't even a fire anymore. It's just the slight smell of a fire or anything that is a stimulus will set off the alarm. That's when you start noticing that fatigue that won't lift, joint pain, digestive issues, or autoimmune flares. The body can't tell the difference between a real emergency and a remembered one that's stored in your memory bank, stored in your nervous system or bookmark, right? It's just following old programming. So science has showed us that chronic stress and trauma actually recode your immune system. So it stops recognizing what's self and what's threat. So instead of protecting you, it starts attacking your own tissues. So if your symptoms seem mysterious or random, it's often your body's way of saying, hey, I still don't feel safe yet. So once you are aware of this signal, you can help your body feel safe again. Healing happens when your body finally gets the message, okay, I'm safe now. But this isn't really about forcing a release. It's about rebuilding trust with your body. And I want to show you how. So first you got to connect, because biggest missing piece is that we're running around like robots, finishing projects, doing things. We're not connecting with ourselves. But when you pause and actually feel what's happening inside your body without judgment, you start to connect with your inner self and your intuition, then your body will start allowing you to feel safe. Number 2 is you got to own your power. You got to be the one who sees your thoughts or shoulds or the busyness that's creating the internal pressure. Because when you're the one who owns the responsibility of seeing it and getting better, then your energy can shift. And the third step is delete. Without deleting the old codes, it will keep playing itself, right? So it's like a song that you don't like, but it stays in your head because that's what you remember. So until you go in and delete that from your memory bank, it will still keep playing. So you got to be able to let go of criticism and over control, the patterns that keep your system really tight. And the last step is expand. So when you learn to move, breathe, express from a place of joy and vitality, you give your body a safe outlet for the energy that it's been holding. So this 4-step process is what I call the code method. Connect, own, delete, expand. It's how I help women reprogram their nervous systems and teach their bodies to trust life again from a mind, body, soul perspective. Now, let's do this together. Let's take a breath. Imagine your shoulders softening, your cells exhaling, your body remembering what ease feels like. That is your system finally saying, thank you. When your body finally feels safe, healing becomes natural. It's easy, right? You don't even have to try, and inflammation eases, your energy rises, and you stop feeling like you're at war with yourself. Remember, your body isn't malfunctioning. It's brilliant. It's just been waiting for safety to lead the way. And if you're watching this and you feel like this really resonates and you'd like further support on how to access your own energy and freedom, you can book an activation call on the link below so that you can talk with me or someone on my team, and we can help you really strategize what is the best way for you to implement the code strategy that I just mentioned above. And be sure to check out the other video that I have, how stored stress creates autoimmune pain and chronic inflammation. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.